Yo,
Back with Letty.
back with Letty.
How you feeling? Round two?
I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Feeling good. I think I drank a good amount of this wine.
Right. Yeah, I pour myself a proper amount.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. I told you last year I was in here getting
Yeah.
hammered. They don't conduct the interview. Okay. So, the weight loss journey. So, tell me the figures behind this.
I think, you gotta be tired of your own shit. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be tired of your own shit. Like, one day you gotta wake up and be like, I don't, like, everybody could be tired of your shit. You could lose friends, you could lose, whatever, relationships, friendships. But if you're not tired of your own shit, you're never gonna wanna, you're never gonna put the action into, doing it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Let me
Yeah.
move the camera
Yeah.
slightly.
Okay.
But I like that.
That's what you meant, though? Is that what you were asking? Or you said figures as in numbers?
I'm not going to lie, I meant numbers, but it's
Okay.
okay.
Okay, because,
It's okay.
when I was saying that, I was like, maybe he meant, yeah. But,
No, but I like that, though.
all right. I haven't even thought about it. Now that you asked me, I haven't even really thought about it. 70 pounds? 70 pounds? Yeah, I lost 70 pounds.
Word. Congrats, man.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
So what for you what it take? Cause I know for some people can do it with a lot of exercise. Some people
Yeah.
don't need as much exercise. Some people what was
It's
your
a balance? Yeah, I think it was more mental for me. So I'm gonna say, the eating, the portion control, the things that make it, going out to eat and getting that dessert or that the things that make us that's
Yeah.
worth it. But I would always overdo it. So it was that for me. Mentally, it was the eating part. It wasn't even the exercise part. Yeah,
word? Okay.
definitely.
So did you exercise more or was it?
I portion controlled more. So I lost a majority of my weight because the first month I didn't eat food. So the first month I only drank liquids.
What was that? So you did a liquid diet for 30 days?
30 days.
Yo, what was that like?
Off rip, just eating food one night and then waking up and deciding that I'm not gonna eat it. It was crazy. The first 3 days were horrible. It was horrible.
Yeah, I can only fathom.
It was horrible. I thought I was starving. But then you learn so much. Your mind, you teach yourself so many things. Am I really hungry? Am I physically in pain? Am I hungry, or am I mentally craving something that's gonna fill me up? But do I really need to get filled up right now? It's 2:00 in the morning. Let me just go to sleep. Let me watch this movie. I watched a lot of movies.
Word.
I kept myself occupied. I was just doing different things. I went for walks, or I try to keep myself distracted because food is not, the end all be all to happiness. I found other things that made me happy, things that I can do to spend my time, So I didn't really focus on it as much. I did it as a means to live, as a necessity, versus as me just doing it for my happiness, because it didn't make me happy. The results didn't make me happy. So am I really enjoying eating all this food if I don't love the results more?
Damn. Okay.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah. No, I feel that, though.
Instant pleasure, instant gratification. Am I really doing this because it makes me happy? And it's damn. So I just kind of told myself, okay, well, I love eating so much. I love to cook. I love to eat. It's in me. I've always been chubby. So what can I do to actually enjoy that, but to be okay with the way I look, to feel okay? I'm well, let me give myself 6 months to regulate myself, to actually build up my metabolism so I can go eat a burger if I want to and not gain, however much, or not go into this compulsive, eating, whatever I want.
Word.
Yeah.
So basically what you're saying is it's mostly mental.
Yeah.
Not physical.
It is mental. I mean, toning up and building muscle, of course, that's in the gym, you know, and doing, if not in the gym, then hiking and having things that you do that keep you active and keep you looking good. But to lose the weight and to lose most of the fat, yeah, I cut back a lot. I cut back a lot.
Word.
Yeah.
So, was there like a moment, like kind of like an epiphany that made you be like, "Yo, I need to change," or was it kind of like a gradual?
It was a self-sabotage kind of like like it was like in a week span. Like I can almost tell you verbatim. Like I was eating so much in a week, I gained like 9 pounds, almost 10 pounds in a week from just eating and being like depressed and just self-pity and just going through those emotions and doing what I felt like I'm used to doing, which is emotionally eating to cope with how I felt. So it was like a week, and and I didn't go to work. Like people took my shifts. I didn't want to work. I was like, okay, I'm depressed. Like something happened. I'm depressed, and so I'm coping with it. I'm eating, and then I just felt like so sick. I was throughout those whole 7 days. There was not one day where I was like, I'm hungry because I was always eating. I was just feeding myself, and watching movies and eating things I don't even like. So I wasn't even eating to please my cravings or to release the endorphins. I was eating because I was upset at myself. So one day I woke up and I'm like, I am so sick of food right now that I do want to do this 30-day cleanse. I feel like it gradually happened, but that one day I was like, no, bro. Like I tricked myself. Like my mind played this game on me to make me not want to eat the food that I'm so used to eating, almost.
So what made you go to the 30-day cleanse? Had you like seen something about it or something, or was it just kind of like that, just a natural?
So my mom always juiced a little bit here and there, like always tried to keep a balanced, healthy kind of lifestyle. So that was kind of my first thought as to if I want to cleanse myself, I'm gonna juice. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna just like kind of take like medication or not medication, but like vitamins. I'm gonna start juicing first, trying to do something more like natural, and then bring in the vitamins because I do take vitamins like daily now.
Word. Okay.
So it's like, yeah. So just juicing was the first thing that came to my mind.
Word.
Still getting my vegetables, still getting my fruits. It's sweet. Like I found something that pleased my cravings every time.
Word.
So if I wanted something more hearty, and if it's dinner time and I want something like, I did beet juice, and beet juice is so earthy. It's like a little bit heavier. It has that color to it. And I just distract yourself. Like you will get through it. Like it's hard, but those cravings, they go away. Your body, like, I don't know, it's just, your body connects to your mind. If you really are telling yourself that this is going to help me, it's going to help you. It's gonna help you, and then of course the results keep you motivated. But that first month, I lost like 35 pounds in that 1 month.
Wait, can you say that again? How much did you lose?
35 pounds in that 1 month. 35 pounds, and I'm not even exercising. I'm going to work, and where I work, I do walk a lot. So if you incorporate walking, but that juicing, it was the hardest part, but it made me realize like I don't need to smoke weed every day. I don't need a drink every day, and I stopped drinking and I stopped smoking for like 3-4 months, and it just made me realize like you really do put limitations on yourself. You really tell yourself you can't live without something, and it's like you can. So now when I eat food, it's like so much more enjoyable. Like what I eat, I'm like, because I know I don't need to eat this. Like I'm doing it because I want it, and I'm not gonna like put the weight back on. I feel confident eating this. I feel like I can eat this and go about my day and go for a walk and feel balanced, and I feel like it has such control over my mind. Yeah.
Word. Okay. So are you? Because when it comes to juicing, like, so you were vegan, or not even vegan, but like at least vegetarian for that portion?
I was for that month. I was.
Okay.
But then for like the next few months, I ate like what I told myself. I ate like an old lady.
Right.
I would have like cottage cheese, and I would make like lentils, and I would make soups. It was this happened through October, so it was cold outside, so I would eat lots of soups, lots of like, I like beans, so I was eating lots of beans, and I was eating just lots of like I started drinking protein shakes and just things like that, and gradually bringing in softer foods like a lot of white fish, some tuna, and maybe some chicken here and there. But like even now, I don't do too much red meat. Now like consciously, I'm careful about what I eat, and it doesn't hurt me. It doesn't make me feel like I'm missing out. It doesn't make me feel like I'm not happy about my food selection. You know.
Word. Okay, that is inspiring. Okay, so do you think like now looking back, I'm just trying to think of like the most basic, heavy thing like a burger and fries. Like now that you've gotten your body, 'cause at this point we're at 6-7 months now.
Yeah.
So now that your body's like super accustomed to the way you eat, like, what do you think like about burgers and fries, like, and all this like super heavy, greasy, like, you know what I'm saying, like what's your like perspective on it now?
I still love burgers and fries. Like I still love food. I still love like rice and mashed potatoes. I love stuff like that. Like it's good. It's comfort food. It's still, like I said earlier, it's comforting. Like
Yeah.
So I get that, but I think I just like at this point where I'm at right now in my life, there's just certain things I don't eat. There's just certain things I don't want to eat. Like my body doesn't want it anymore. Like the cravings in my mind and my stomach, like it's just not the same. I don't, some people wake up and they're like, oh, I need pasta today.
Yeah.
But I'm the type that I'm like, okay, I can eat pasta, or if you make a salad, I'm cool with that. If you make some whatever, like I'm cool. Because I know I'm going to eat a little bit, I'm going to feel satisfied. I'm not going to go crazy on it. So I feel like burgers and fries are cool. Do your thing, but as long as you're happy within, as long as you're feeding yourself, because a lot of times people have eating disorders and it's easy for, so as long as you're feeding yourself, that's very important. That's number one, as long as you're getting fed. But in my life, like the way I am, I'm going to choose maybe a little better. Maybe I'll do the burger without the bun, a little lettuce wrap.
Okay.
I love me a good little lettuce
patty
wrap.
melt.
A little patty wrap. Love me a good little lettuce wrap, but I just, still love fries. Who don't love fries?
Okay.
Right?
So question, water. Did you find that your water intake increased during that time?
Yeah. I was always thirsty.
Really?
Always thirsty. And I think like cutting back on the liquor and the weed and like stuff like that, it made me realize like I be neglecting my body. Like my body needs water. I was always thirsty, and it was straight water, like room temperature. Like, great, give me a bottle of water, and I'm chugging it. I'm crushing the
Word.
But like I'm like my body needs water. Like I drink water, but now I keep my it's like this big 32-ounce
Word.
with a little straw. So I'm just sipping all day.
Okay.
Where's Letty? You should probably make her drink her water. Yeah, and it's simple. I need water. Like that's what I tell myself. It's hard sometimes, but I'm like, I need water.
Word.
Water. Yeah.
So
definitely. That helps with the skin, everything. Like that's the number one thing when people saw me for, after losing the weight, they were like, yo, your skin. And then it went into like, oh, you look better, like your weight loss. But the skin was like, water, bro. Get out of here. You're it. You're it. Where's my Aki water? Actually, where's my Aki?
You're right. Damn. Where's Aki too?
Where's my Aki 2 water?
Okay. Word. I like that. Okay, man. I have so many questions, like, because I found myself, I literally had to paint that. Do you be drinking enough water? Because I just feel like it's so crazy that like we're 70 to 80% water, and that's probably one of the main things outside of fruits and vegetables that humans neglect, and me personally as well. And so that's why, like, when you were talking, I was just wondering, I'm like, I wonder if it's almost natural for once you cut out like quote unquote bad foods and you start juicing. That's so interesting. Yeah. So like,
it was tough. It really was tough. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it was tough. But I think at the moment, like, I was like, well, I went through a breakup and stuff like that. I'm like, at this point, I'm here. Like, I gotta do it for myself. Like, for nobody else but myself. That was my mindset. So my mindset, I was like, bro, I've eaten. What have I not eaten? When I want sushi at noon, I get sushi, and if I want Mexican food for dinner, I eat Mexican food. There's nothing that I don't like. I can't get for myself if I want it. It's so available. You got money, you can get it. So it's like, what am I really losing out on? The Mexican restaurants aren't going to close in 3 months if I really put the work in. I'm going to eat Mexican food again. I'm going to get me an enchilada. Like, I love me some enchiladas.
Right.
Like, but now it's like, I can do it. Like, yeah, like, I can eat this whole plate and feel good because I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to work it out, or I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm gonna eat this, or tomorrow I might fast and just juice, or might whatever. Like it's just a balance. It just feels so much better. It feels so much more like I have control. Like I have control.
Word. Okay, so two questions because you brought up fasting. Don't let me forget that.
Okay.
But what do you think? Like, 'cause I know you brought up balance kind of off camera when we were talking when you first got here.
Yeah.
What's one of the? Do you think? Well, can you kind of speak on like your perspective on balance now, and like what are kind of some of your biggest like mental takeaways over these last 7 months?
So my balance is now I'm more so like I have to force myself to be balanced. Like it's an active, like you have to actively put in the work to get the results, to maintain, to go further. So I'm gonna say my takeaways were like how simple I thought it would be, or once I lost the weight, I would mentally feel better. But because I think I started this not even caring about how much weight I lost, but mentally how drained I was from food, I think that now it's a different result. Like now it's like I don't feel like I'm gonna gain the weight back in a month, in a year or two, gradually or whatever, because of the things that happened to me in life. And now I had to cope with it a certain way, which I know is eating. But now it's like, because it affected me so mentally, like mentally first, before physically, before the way I felt about my body. Now it's like, I feel like I'm not going to gain the weight back. Now I feel like I'm going to, it's just a different perspective. Now I'm mentally in charge. Now it's not like, I don't care about, it was never, results were second. It was mentally about how I felt. Like the body was going to come. I didn't care about the body. I just cared about how this is how I grew up. And I don't like this anymore. I don't want to eat and shed a tear because I know, I don't want to go through this. It shouldn't be such a struggle. So why is it? So it's like I identified that and I tried to work on it my best. And for me, it was zero. It was either this or that. I couldn't lean off of it. I had to cut,
Word, yeah.
So, yeah, that's how I...
Yo, that not so. Do you think like that's very interesting how you said that you weren't looking for like necessarily like a number? I feel like that has to be so helpful.
Yeah, because I was like, I was okay with like a random number. I was okay with like 160. I was okay with that because I know like I would probably feel healthier than any weight, as long as I don't feel like this.
Okay.
Any weight, as long as I don't feel like it's crippling me, like it's something that's real. Little things like that can really take over your life, and because it's something that it's a necessity, like food, it can really take over your life. Like, so I was like, as long as I don't feel like this, as long as I don't move like this no more, as long as I'm not like sitting with my friends and I feel like, damn, like, just feeling some way about myself, then I'm okay. And so that was in my mind. As long as I don't feel like this. And so gradually I started not feeling like this. And so I started making better goals, and not even weight goals, but just like things that like maybe I can lean off of juice for a week, or maybe I can do this, and maybe I can use this instead of this, and just like keeping myself occupied.
Word. Okay. These are great answers. So what role did fasting play? And not even in the weight loss, just in like, I would just say this kind of transformation.
I think fasting made me more determined. I think fasting along with not smoking, just made me like take away all my vices, the things, just like if I felt that pain, that hunger pain, I'm like, it's okay. I'm good. Like it just made me like talk to myself more, made me trust myself more, made me realize like I'm taking care of my body. Like it's not that deep. Like I feel that hunger pain. It was just like a different perspective. That's what fasting did. It just changed my perspective on a lot of things.
Word.
Seriously, like it really did. Like things I really thought I needed, and it makes you question everything. Like, okay, I thought I needed weed to cope with things. Well, I haven't been smoking for this long, and I feel fine. And I thought I need to drink liquor every Thursday because it's Thirsty Thursdays, and I didn't.
Right.
Nah, but then it's like, well, did I ever? All these emotions I felt when I was with this person, did I ever really need to feel like that? Or it just makes you like easy, like cool on yourself, chill on yourself a little bit more, trust yourself a little more. You're only human. You can start something, you can pick up a habit, you can put it down. You can start something new. You can start fresh. You can go back to your old habits. We evolve, you know. So it just changed. That really changed me a lot. Seriously.
Word.
Yeah, it did change me a lot.
Okay. So did you? One more question about the food, cause
Yeah.
so did you cut out like mostly dairy after the 30 days after the juicing cleanse? Okay.
And it's like it's at this point it's natural. Like I don't even have to really second guess it. And there's so many great things that you can eat that really aren't bad for you. And I find myself cooking at home more which makes me happy. So that adds to my happiness. And like my body's like, yes, I wanna eat this. It's like so good. You made your own tomato sauce. Like you don't need to put, you can put Parmesan cheese because I do like cheese. But
right.
like it's just like you're conscious intentions and better intentions. Like it's just I don't know how to really like. But yes, I did cut out dairy though.
Okay.
I did cut out dairy for a while, but I do like cheese.
No,
I do like cheese.
I feel you. Cause I remember when I met you, I was like vegan. Well, I was like a part-time vegan, but yeah, I was trying to be vegan, and and like I'm not gonna lie, like I lost more weight than I wanted to at the time, but the discipline and the way my body felt was on a different level. And lately, like I've, working at the battery, man, you can end up just eating. And because I don't really like burgers. I found myself eating more burgers in the past few months, a little more chicken. And it's,
burger,
you know what I'm saying? Right. But hearing this, I'm not going to lie. Like, I kind of feel away, but not a bad way though. Not a bad way, but in a sense of like, it's because I've been thinking like subconsciously. I've had these thoughts for probably about 1 or 2 months, and when you said something about juicing, I just remember when I first went vegan, like those first 2 weeks, you're like starving and it's just weird, yeah. But I like that it kills you. But you're like looking to kill the old person anyway.
Yeah, it's like it's like when you work out and you feel that pain when you're lifting the weights, but it's like good pain. Your muscles are lifting it up. When I feel that, I'm like, I know I'm not actually hungry. I have my nutritions. Like I drink my juice. Like I'm good. But that pain is like, damn. Like I know I'm doing something right. Like I know it's not gonna be like this forever. I'm doing something right. Like let me feel that pain. Like it ain't nothing. Okay, it ain't nothing. Anyways.
I love you, Letty.
Anyways. Yeah,
okay.
Definitely. But it's tough, but it's worth it. It's really worth it. But if you want to eat a burger, eat a burger. Like don't, eat a burger.
Right.
Do your thing. Everyone's different. Eat a burger. You feel me? Just don't OD.
Okay, right. Don't OD, right?
Just don't OD. And when you're ODing. And like, you might be low-key doing the same thing. Like, kind of like feeding yourself things that you subconsciously know you don't really want to eat. So one day you're going to be like, yo, I'm tired of this damn burger. I don't want a fucking burger. I'm going to bring my own juice, or I'm going to, eat this, or I'm going to eat that, or eat something different. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get tired of your own shit to really make a change.
Okay, yeah, so to bring it back full circle.
Yeah.
If you had to like almost coin a phrase for this era you're in, would it be that you got to get tired of your own shit?
Yeah, you gotta make it. You gotta be tired of your own shit to make a change, because it's all about balance and happiness and growth and prosperity and abundance. That's what it's about, for real. No time for none of that. And food can make you sluggish, so that can impact. Like it's just so it's just all about the balance and the results.
Okay, yo. Okay, this is a great portion. You mind if we pause?
Yeah, we can pause.
Yo, this is the one, y'all. I'm just
Stop.
Okay, let's get it. Yo, this is superb.
Is it really? Like, oh my, I'm trying not to like OD. Like, I don't want it to be too like, I don't know. Like, this is just.
Letty's been great. This has been superb.
Thanks. So have you. You've been great and superb as well.
Thank you, man.
Gotta give you that. Seriously.
These headphones sound so much better than those. Whoa.
Definitely. I'm not even going to put these on. I'm just going to, hold on, son. Put them right here.
There are levels out here.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man. Any parting words?
It's been cool. I've been enjoying it, kicking it, talking, chilling, vibing.
Yeah, man.
Drinking my Ki-2 water. It's been great. Very hydrating. It's been really good.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, you got me thinking about my diet. You got me thinking about my life
And,
in a positive way.
in a positive way. I hope.
You know, it's not
Yeah.
Letitia.
No, it's not. It's Leticia
Leticia.
or Letty. Yeah, definitely.
So Letty's
Yeah, Letty's okay. I like Letty.
Americanized.
I like Letty. I can do Letty, but just don't assume. Ask me.
Okay.
Yeah.
This has been great, man. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. It's been an experience. It's been great, honestly. Thank you.
And cool kicks. Can you take off one of your shoes and show the camera? Okay. My G.
Appreciate it. Bye.
Catch you on the flip.
Catch you on the flip.